What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be customizing my Drop Alt mechanical keyboard. So I recently switched from a full-size keyboard over to the Drop Alt 65% keyboard for my gaming setup, and I have to say, so far, I've been really happy with the change. The build quality of the Drop Alt is excellent, and the extra desk real estate the smaller keyboard frees up is a game changer. One of the great things about this keyboard is its hot swap design, making it easy to customize the keyboard and make it your own. So in this video, we're going to be doing exactly that by replacing the switches, stabilizers, and giving it a new set of keycaps. Earlier this year, I picked up the GMK Vice Knights keycap set from Originative. I actually bought it for another keyboard project that I never got around to, so I thought it would be fun to finally put this keycap set to use with my Drop Alt, and it ended up becoming the inspiration for the entire build. The first thing we need to do is remove the keycaps and stock switches. For this, we're going to be using the keycap remover and switch puller included with the Alt. Now that we've removed the switches, it's time to replace the stock stabilizers. And to be honest, the stock stabilizers on the Drop Alt are awful, especially given the price of the board. The spacebar on my keyboard is particularly bad. I recorded a quick sound test so you can hear just how bad they really are. So let's go ahead and get the stabilizers replaced. There's a small release near the top of the stabilizer. If you take a small screwdriver and pull back on the release, you can easily pull the stabilizer from the board. I'm going to be replacing them with authentic cherry stabilizers. The Alt is only compatible with plate mount stabilizers, so if you're doing this yourself, make sure you order plate mount and not PCB mount stabilizers. Before installing the new stabilizers, we're going to be clipping and lubing them to improve their sound and feel. The first step is to remove the stem from the housing and clip the two small tabs on the bottom. This creates a flat surface for when the stem bottoms out on the PCB. Next, we're going to lubricate both the outside of the stem and the inside of the housing. For this, I'm using Cryotox 205 Grade 0 lubricant. All I'm going to do is brush on a light layer of the lubricant on the outside of the stem and the inside of the housing. The last step is to lubricate the wire. Now we can reassemble the stabilizer and install them back in the board. Now that the new stabilizers are in place, it's time to install the new switches. As I said earlier, I wanted to tie as much into the Vice Knights theme as possible, so for the switches, I went with the tactile mod switch from Originative. I chose these switches, 1, because I've heard good things about them and wanted to try them out for myself, and 2, because they're available in both magenta and cyan that perfectly match the colors of the Vice Knights keycaps. I went with the heavier of the two, the Mod M, which comes in cyan. These switches are 5-pin and designed to mount directly to a PCB instead of plate mount like the Drop Alt. They will still work with the Alt, but you'll need to cut off the 2 extra stabilizer pins on the bottom of the switch for them to fit. Once the switches are clipped, installing them is as simple as just making sure the pins are lined up and pushing them into place. After using the mod switches in the board for a few days now, I can say I really do like this switch. They have a very substantial tactile bump, and for me, the spring weight of the Mod M is perfect for both typing and gaming. Now that the switches are in, it's time to install the new keycaps. The GMK Vice Knight keycap set comes with magenta alphas and cyan modifiers, but I also picked up some yellow and green add-on kits to add some additional accent colors. And for the finishing touch, I picked up a custom coiled detachable cable from Dream Cables. The cable's pink paracord with neon blue TechFlex sleeving, and I think it complements the keycap set really nicely. And that's it. The keyboard build is complete, and I love the way it turned out. Before I go, I'll leave you with a quick sound test so you can hear how the keyboard sounds for yourself. Well, that's it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know this video is a little different than I normally post on the channel, so I'd love to hear what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.